Hello and welcome, I'm Squaggle. I will be casting this 1v1 game that was posted on Game Replays. Let's just go ahead and get into the game, and we'll pause it right here. We have WeB Rohan spawning as the vanilla GLA.
Yes. Does it have to be so far?
Worker agrees with me. And we have Beer Kuzkwena? I don't know. I'm just going to call him Beer, and I'm going to call the other guy WeB, because it's easier. Spawning as the purple infantry general. So let's hope this is an interesting matchup. Yeah, it has been posted, so let's get into it. I'm just going to turn this off just to improve frames per second a little bit, because yeah. So we have WeB Rohan going very standard with barracks, supply, sending worker over to second supply over here, command center cell, and our infantry general, power plant, supply, probably sending Dozer over here for his second supply, and a war factory, and we can probably expect, well, that's a bit of a gap between the supply pile and his supply depot, supply center, but we can expect a barracks, yep, and the terror cars in the middle are being taken by the GLA player. And let's see if he can do any harassment or damage with them. He's just going to wait outside the war factory to kill the first unit that comes out. He's not going to be a douche and take the Dozer. But that failed. He attacked the car hit the war factory and not the unit. So the unit did not die. Got a little bit of harassment over here. Well, I say harassment. This terror car causing a little bit of trouble and killing a supply truck. So at least that's doing some damage. And that's 600 damage for 400 terrorists. So it's kind of worth it. And it slows down his collection. But we have a tunnel just come up here, and a technical with RPGs and a worker going through the middle to, oh no, unloading RPGs and worker. It's a short trip for them. And along the side here we have 2 RPG soldiers. Couldn't see through the trees. And his technical now hunting the Dozer. And will he try and go for the other one? But I think the other one's quite well protected. Will it get through? No. Those are well protected. Technical will not get to it. So purple keeps both of his, well, I say both of, at least one Dozer alive now, but he still has to be very careful not to get hunted. And we have WeB Rohan now, taking control of the middle, garrisoning these buildings, building the tunnels. So this will put him in a strong position to start possibly collecting from these supplies on the side to give him a very big economic advantage. You can see an outpost and a dragon tank from the purple player, but we have an advance with 3 quad cannons and an RPG trooper. Oh, flaming his own units here, not good. So he kind of wasted that dragon tank there, but held off the quad cannons. It's very important right now for the China player not to get any further behind. Like, he's lost one Dozer, he lost that supply truck early, so he's quite a bit behind in money collection, I would guess. And also has to be very careful not to lose his second Dozer. So he has to use his units wisely and not lose too many. This dragon tank flaming on the RPGs and one dying, losing an outpost and dragon tank. Quad cannon dies now. We have many tunnels being spammed. I hope this doesn't end up being a bunker game. So you have, well, no tunnels on the right hand side here, but there is a worker preparing for tunnels. This dragon tank is just flaming in the middle, doing a little bit of damage to this tunnel, but nothing the worker can't repair. And these all 3 dragon tanks in the middle right now. So, but this one is not flaming. I think he's a friendly one. This quad cannon trying to pick one off. It's just gonna die. So much fire in the middle right now. Reminds me of the gates of hell. Not that I've ever been here, but oh, we have a Black Lotus because of that propaganda center being up, and he's advancing with his dragon tank and 2 outposts, well, 2 dragon tanks, 2 outposts, and slowly cleaning out the middle here, but evacuating RPG trooper not to lose it, and wasting quad cannon. And flaming zone outpost. And we have some action on side here. Just that advancing worker with the 2 RPGs. I think this is very balanced at the moment, considering that the GLA player did put on quite a little bit of harassment early on, and had taken the middle and looked quite strong in the middle, but now Beer has advanced and is slowly clearing it out, slowly taking control of the map with his units. We do see a troop crawler and the command centre going up. I think it's very important that he gets this command centre as early as he is, because he doesn't want to lose that final dozer. So it would be an awful waste to have pushed this hard into the middle like he has, and just to lose his dozer. He's now advancing down the right flank, and trying to advance down the centre, but that was stopped. But he's advancing on the right flank, cleaning out this tunnel, hopefully cleaning out this bunker probably. But we have a collection on the left side. But it's very long range, so he's not going to feel the effects of the money boost quite yet. So it's like an extra 75 cash every 5 seconds. It's not very big, but once he gets a few more workers, that's going to take into effect. We now see some Inferno cannons coming out from the China player to help him bombard these tunnels from a distance, because the main trouble with clearing out tunnels is going into close range. So if you go into close range and you don't have a big area of effect damage, you can be very prone to being popped out on, and you lose all of your units and kill about 2. But both players have taken their oil. I never mentioned that when it happened. I do apologise. If we have a look at the money flow right now, Purple sitting on about 2,000 cash, and Cyan sitting on about the same. So it's very balanced. Both players have Propaganda and Palace tech respectively. So I think it's very even. Purple is slowly pushing through, still in the middle, and collecting now. So we have collection from both players in the centre of the map. And I think a very important factor of this game, as with any tournament desert game, is who can take control of the middle. But we have an attack on the flank here from GLA. Going to clean out this bunker maybe, but not without losing a few units. To full bunker. He's lost about 5 units here to this full bunker. So I'm not too sure that it was worth it. And he's losing control of the middle, maybe? No. Just killing this dragon tank here. So we see first, maybe? Yeah, the first. No, oh no, we've already got one up here. So we see the second black market from the GLA player going up. Do we have any hackers from the China player? No, we don't. So soon, when the GLA player gets 2 or 3 more black markets up, he will feel, or not feel, he will gain quite a considerable money advantage to be able to spam more units, which is very important against infantry general because they're very strong and they can kill units very fast. So you need to be able to maintain a good flow of units to both harass your opponent and defend yourself from your opponent's harassment. You see, the GLA player's got a radar van up, and the China player does not have the radar upgrade for his command center yet. So the China player has, I wouldn't say has less vision, but has a slight awareness disadvantage, considering that he doesn't have the useful little mini-map to point out if there's an enemy blob coming into his base. We have long-range buggy here, but not doing much damage because there is an ECM tank. The China player is slowly advancing, slowly clearing out bit by bit, and this is what he has to do against GLA. You can't push in all at once very heavily because he does risk losing units and falling into an unrecoverable situation. So he just needs to take it nice and slow, not take too big a risks. Do have a Jar Mikkel being spotted here, but he doesn't have anything that can kill it. Lotus capturing supply, but it was sold. Big snipe from Jar Mikkel. So I think that was very nicely held off by the Cyan player. Let's have a look. We have 1, 2. So we have a third black market going up right now. And still no extra. Oh, I hear hackers. We have a hacker center now. So it looks like it's got 4 or 5 hackers. But I still feel that the GLA player right now has superior money income. Even though the cash is still fairly balanced. He's about 2k ahead.
Some goods.
Now, GLA player is advancing on the right flank. Again, he's going to lose many units to this one of these bunkers. Not quite as bad as what it was on over here, around here. Still lost many more units than it was necessary, as he could have just popped out a couple of rocket buggies maybe, and taken it out safely for a longer range. We can see some minigunners just sitting on the flank right now. I'm not sure what his intention of these are. Cyan regaining control of the middle with tunnels and building garrison. But then I think the China player is going to clear this out with his Inferno cannons. So there's a lot of killing. There's quite a bit of action, but we're not really getting anywhere at the moment. Neither player has advanced into the other base and posed much of a threat. But that's mainly because each player is holding off the other player in a very safe and careful manner. We have our China player not advancing too hard, but still clearing out tunnels and units as and where he needs to. But then GLA just keeps rebuilding them as he has superior economy with oil and black markets and collection from the middle here. I see many workers running around. I'm not sure what they're doing, where they're collecting from. I think purple could do with a few more hackers, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, he's floating 9,000 cash. Okay, he spent about 5,000, but he was floating a lot of money then. Both players are floating 5,000 cash right now.
Fast cash.
So they're not producing and upgrading to the maximum of their economic potential. But they're the pros, I'm the noob. They know what they're doing. I think he should sell this supply center. It's not needed, it's not collecting anything. It's like 700 cash? I'm not sure. But it's money that he could be spending on other more useful things, like a couple of RPG guys. And still slowly but surely our China player is just advancing little by little down the flanks, but every time is being stopped by these tunnel pops and these units from the GLA player. But now we see carpet bomb. Yeah. Going to kill. Well, it's killed one tunnel. It didn't kill any units. It only killed one tunnel. Which one? And they both die. It seems that GLA player has many more units right now, but they're only quad cannons. Like, he's spamming quad cannons from 2 war factories. I think he should maybe build a couple of rocket buggies, as quad cannons aren't really going to be able to do much to this army, because the Inferno cannons will bombard them from a distance, while the outpost and the ECM tanks keep them well away. But we have an advancement down the side here, and there are no units within close range. So he's going to have free reign just to do as much damage as he can. But now, this is going to be a very important fight right here. Because if he wastes too much without killing enough, but he's killing 2, maybe 3 outposts. Killing 2 outposts in contents, but these Inferno cannons, ECM, and these 2 outposts are just holding off these attacks from the GLA. I'm trying to put an opinion on in which direction I think this match will fall, but right now I have no idea, because as soon as the GLA player is looking strong with many units and advancing, Beer just manages to hold it off and come right back with more units. So it's a very action-packed and even game. Quite enjoying it actually. But we have some quads pushing on this war factory right now. We will see whether they take them out. But I don't think it will be no, it's not going to be successful. Oh, it may be. It is being repaired by the those of them. It was close. I think this Lotus disabling this quad cannon here was a very decisive move in saving this war factory. But now we have this slow moving like group of death approaching on the left side of the GLA base. Also advancing in the centre with 3 outposts and an Inferno Cannon which isn't firing anymore. But I think this is very deciding because he has no collection and all he has is this one hacker centre, whereas the GLA player still has a little bit of collection, too many workers, but he has 5 black markets and collection on the side, but then also the China player has this oil mine. But I think if the China player loses this army, I think the GLA will be able to counter very effectively, but we'll see. Right now this China army is looking almost unstoppable. Losing the German kill there to the Inferno Cannon's area of effect damage. And you've just seen that the speaker upgrade from the propaganda center was just researched. It's a very good boost to the units affected by it in comparison to the unupgraded version. But now our GLA players quite literally stuck in a corner here. He's only got this portion of the map with a few tunnels going up at the palace and a few black markets, whereas China has most of the map, but he actually doesn't. You have an advancement here with front cannons and a couple of RPG troops and building tunnels. So still, this game continues to go backwards and forwards from player to player. I still think that it's going to be very difficult for the GLA player to hold this attack off, but he's just retreating now, but hacking in the base with Lotus. So, even after retreating all of his combat units from the battle, he still has his hacker or his Lotus to hack these buildings. Well, she captured that black market and will get the sell off, so it's a little boost of cash. I honestly think this is very close to being over for the GLA player, because the China has superior army right now and the GLA player just doesn't appear to have anything to defend it. However, all this could be deciding. You have a GLA plane, probably means a tox bomb. This could be a very deciding moment here. Boom. Now, does he have anything to follow up with it? It appears not. 2 rocket buggies. He killed an awful amount of units there. So, but I don't think he has enough to follow up. Well, this could be interesting. We have a sneak attack with quads and buggies and RPG. We're the base of China now, but carpet bomb just taking it out. It's dealt with very nicely. But now he's just popping back out with his units. He managed to evacuate some of them back into that tunnel, killing the internet sensor up here. So this could actually provide GLA players an economic advantage on top of killing all of those outposts. Killing supply doesn't really mean much at this point, as there is no more. Only there to collect with. So far we've had 26 minutes of pretty much non-stop back and forth action, and we still don't have a decided winner yet. It's a very impressive game so far. I'm kind of glad I picked this one. We now have some general promotions coming from the China player. Let's have a look at these come out. I'm expecting them to land about here. Yeah. So killing what was a black market, and half killing another one. So just a little bit of economic damage there. I hear collection, but there's no numbers. So are they collecting? No. They are collecting, but the numbers are invisible. And now we have a carpet bomber. Oh, and an airfield going up right now. And he even has the money to buy mix. Or a helix, for that matter. Carpet bomb just gonna kill this black market and potentially this one as well. So it reduces this one just to a mere hole. And you have a sneaky tunnel up on the side. I wonder if Beer has spotted this tunnel going up. Yeah. And sent Inferno Cannon just to take care of it, killing the RPG troops. Oh, but now we have two quad cannons popping out and running over the mines. That's interesting. He just ran straight through the. Okay, now we're going on. I was gonna say he ran straight through into those mines, but no damage. At this point, it's very difficult for each player to make a certain decision on when to be aggressive and when not to be, because there is no money left on the map. All of the middle has been collected. Both the main supply and the secondary supply have been all collected. Now it's down to these hackers here. And this black market here. So there's these two black markets here. there's very limited resources for both of the players. So this now isn't a matter of who can take control of the map and who can build the most units. This is about who can build the right units and use them correctly to outsmart and defeat their opponent. But on such a low budget for GLA, this Helix is going to be extremely difficult to take out. And I have the feeling that this Helix is going to win the game for our China player, maybe. It seems to be he's a little bit fearful to advance with this Helix, which is understandable, as if he was to lose it and GLA popped out with 4 or 5 quad cannons here, could be very... oh, see? And a stealth. So he has to be extremely careful with controlling this Helix, along with these other units. We have more generals promotions from the China player. So we have artillery and probably a carpet bomber coming shortly after to do some damage, killing this black market here. Very nice. And then well, I see no carpet bomber. That's half oh, he's capturing, and that has been captured. Lotus even survives with like 1 HP, so very strong. But he has to be careful not to lose these to these RPGs in the palace. It's very, very careless. Another sneak attack from the GLA. I'm guessing this will be a pop with these stealth units. And we have mine drop or an EMP drop. I'm guessing mines. But we have a quad pop killing this Helix, so it's very good for the GLA player. Keeping him in this game still. And we have a carpet bomber which just wiped out that sneak attack, I guess, as he had to retreat his quad cannons back into the tunnel to defend against the Helix. The game has become very slow now. It's becoming closer and closer to that last unit, or that last few units, and the GLA player is only just holding on right here, or it seems so, because he is tightly cooped up in this corner with what seems not to be much collection or units. Whereas a China player has a couple of extra hackers dotted around the map and more unit production going on. Rebels are just advancing here, I'm not too sure. They follow their commander's orders, and if their commander orders them to die, they shall die. But now we have another tox bomb. Let's see where this will land. Or it won't. I think it's pretty much over for our GLA player now. Maybe the players are having a talk or congratulating each other. So I strongly feel that. Well, actually, I take that back. I didn't realise he had 5 quad cannons in this tunnel. So I take it all back in saying that the GLA has lost. It isn't over until it says game over in the centre of the screen here. And we have a sneak attack. Now, can he get these quad cannons out and kill this helix? I think this is deciding. Will he kill this helix? Promotions on that quad are going to be invaluable in the later games. I think he doesn't take care. Oh, that's very well played there, but losing. Many quad cannons to this carpet zone. Quad cannon killing. We have a rebel ambush. Killing this propaganda center. I think he sold it or lost it, I'm not too sure. Now more general promotions from the China. Another artillery strike probably coming down on this black rocket right at the back of the base here. And this is this is the GLA's last money producing structure. So he has no more collection, and now it seems very few units and very little money. He of course has no more funds to build another black market, whereas the China still has very slow income with hackers. As they are dotted pretty much here, there and everywhere around the left side of the map. Just keep them well spread out in the safety. And these two have a mine patch as well to protect them. He's just spreading around his hackers now with his outpost. And another sneak attack. Quad popping out, killing the hacker. But losing to this carpet bomb. Just some quad cannon survives. Kills the barracks. But I don't believe he'll be able to advance anymore as these EMPs, or ECMs even, my bad, will prevent him from carrying on. Targeting him through the building though. A little bit buggy.
The thunderstorm begins.
And another helix coming out. And these units just chasing down this quad cannon. I think this quad cannon might actually, or will actually get back. But Lotus has captured and oh wow. Serious error. I will go ahead and fast forward this game right to where we left off. I will pause the stream and restart it and post both videos, so I will restart it right now.